We move to the next presentation. So this is from Claire Gardner, Marketing Manager Europe for Solis. Claire is going to speak about new string inverters and storage solutions from Solis. Claire, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. And thanks for inviting us to be part of this. I hope my presentation gives a little bit of an insight into the work that's going on at Solis, especially to really overlay some of the work that goes on in inverter technology to match up with obviously all the advancements in modules. We can't all just work doing our own thing, because obviously every technology needs the other part as well to get off the ground, whether it's residential or large scale. So thank you very much. I'm just going to very kind of top level introduce some of our very new products that we have launched over the last month or so, both at SNEC in Shanghai and at Intersolar a couple of weeks ago. So I'll do a quick recap on those. Top line on some data provided by EUPD, which gives a little bit of context, and then touch on the actual sort of individual product areas which are a focus for us right now, and then actually, you know, talk about some of the stuff that people don't realize, and the people behind all the projects that happen, and some updates from our side on our people. So Intersolar, last week, what a week, a lot of exciting new products and lots of things to say, lots of excitement. It was a really, really busy show. Anyone that didn't go, it was, I think, their busiest ever, over 100,000 through the doors. We showcased new products as well as new awards. Very proud to keep obtaining the EUPD top brand. So we're now, I think, in our 8th consecutive year of being awarded that. So it's testament and to the products and to the work that the teams do on the ground. So very, very proud of that. As well as all the products, obviously that brings it with it lots of conversations. So just a real kind of feel for the environment that we were creating here at Intersolar. Very, very busy. Lots of exciting conversations, and also it's an opportunity for us to really engage with our incredibly loyal partners that have worked with us for a number of years across Europe, and spend a bit of time socially with them. So lots of fun on stand, but awful lot of fun off stand as well. So a little bit of data just to contextualize where we are. This does focus on sort of the EU picture. For a little bit of context, that's where I'm based, and that's my role. So the European solar market, we so I just want to move my screen so I can see. 2022, I think we all will realise and know, as we've been in it, absolute record year for PV installations. Almost 40 gigawatts installed, which, you know, massive increase year on year. Spain being the biggest market, with Germany, Poland, Netherlands and France following that huge market there. And Spain, you know, looking to continue its trend, and the opportunities there are vast. On the residential side, residential storage continues its growth. Germany and Italy leading the way. They're particularly progressive policies. Things obviously change, and this is last year's data, so we'll see what 2023 brings. Things have changed slightly in Italy, but those two markets really driving forward last year. And it's expected that this will continue. Storage is going to continue to surge. We are all living and breathing the current kind of cost of living, whether it's a homeowner or a business owner. There are outside factors that are affecting people's desire for solar, and perhaps supercharging any decisions that were being thought about to get that installed. So right across the piece, whether it's small systems or very, very large systems. Germany, as you can see, just absolutely outstripping other markets in the EU with its installations, and that's expected to continue into next year, or sorry, through this year and into next. So on the back of that data, here's some of the inverter news from us. The first product I want to talk about is our new Ultra Mini. This product development is on the back of a very specific opportunity, and kind of plays to the fact that this is something we're very proud of, in so much that we work on our product development to really address market needs. We're not just about launching products for launching products' sake. This is about addressing a market need. So this is in specifically in Germany, where there's a lot of these installations, very small installations, where you will put a solar panel on your balcony. They're called balcony installations. And what you need is a very, very simple, small plug and play inverter, which you literally connect to the module and plug in at home. So these are very, very small for homeowners to purchase. Here's a lovely picture of our country manager here. Can't promise that everyone will be hand delivered, but Pedro, our country manager for Germany, very proud of this product, and are happy to now have it on offer for this market. So it's technology wise, it's advanced as any of our other single phase string inverters. This is just a very, very small version, with features to really fit this particular market need. I'm not going to read every single product feature. With any of these products I'm talking about today, you can follow up either with myself, or there's some great resource links at the end of my presentation which you can refer to. Obviously, any specific questions I can go into at the end. Next up is storage. We obviously saw the data on storage, and where that's going. So it makes absolute sense that we continue our development into storage, and specifically into our hybrid inverter range. This newest addition to our hybrid range actually again looks at a specific market need. So if we think about markets like South Africa for a moment, they are living, under the kind of this load shedding cloud at the moment, where almost daily people are living their lives and losing power for several hours a day, can be for the whole day in some instances. So again, driven by that need and the need to be self-sufficient, people need a product that can adapt and just take them away from this stress. So what we're seeing is people needing things like, just going to see if I can just get the pointer. So this is an example of a system where you've got the inverter, you've got battery storage, but you've also got generator. And it's this generator connection that people are desperate for in markets like South Africa. So this is something that we are launching to particularly address this need. And like I say, it's not specific to South Africa. There are other markets where this will come and be relevant. So it's a addition to our very successful hybrid range, single phase hybrid range, taking all the learnings we have from our already launched products and adapting it with specific technology to meet a very specific need. Like I said, it's this, again, I'm not going to read through these. You can go through these yourself, but it's this specific generator connectivity and the automatic switching, so people can just plug it in, get it set up, and know that if their power goes out, they are going to have uninterrupted supply, because the inverter will either pull from the battery or it will switch the generator on. This is the next one. The next obvious step for us is obviously into C&I storage systems. We've got an amazing success in residential hybrid products and storage solutions. We work open source with battery manufacturers. That's not looking to change. So we will keep that flexibility across our residential single phase, three phase systems and solutions, and move that into our C&I hybrid solution. So like I said, this takes all of those learnings and all of that technology and just delivers it as a solution to the C&I sector. So this is several several kilowatt sizes, up to 50 kilowatts. You're going to be able to parallel those together, up to 6 units. We can make that work either on grid, off grid. And again, I'm not going to look at reading out all those features, but ultimately this is a product in testing phase. It's likely to be rolled out early part of 2024. This is the product that we're probably most excited about, and gained an awful lot of interest both at SNEC and at Intersolar. And then finally, on our product updates, this is, we started the conversation talking about the very ultra mini 600 watt. This is the big brother of the family. This is our new 350 kilowatt project inverter. So this joins the 255 kilowatt unit as our real solid utility scale product portfolio. Lots of excitement for the fact that we have solutions for utility scale. It's certainly across Europe. This is a new sector for Solis, and we are building a team around that. We now have a utility scale director on board, and we are building a team to drive and support this sector as we need to. So we are very excited about that. And I did just want to touch on Solis people. Like I said, it's not often something we talk about. We spend a lot of time presenting on products, but actually vitally important is the people behind the products, and the people on the ground in all of our markets. So for Solis in Europe specifically, we've got over 65 people in the team now, all based locally in all of our markets across the whole continent. This is some of the team at Intersolar in Munich. It was also the first time, obviously, for a number of years that we were able to welcome some of our colleagues from headquarters. So in this picture, you can see our founder and CEO, Jimmy, and some of our other colleagues from HQ, as well as a really good spread of the team from Romania, Poland, Spain, Italy. It is absolutely fantastic that personally, we get to work with a whole team of people that work collaboratively, both across, like I say, the team in Europe, but also with our colleagues in HQ. And probably the newest news is, again, just talking about Germany. This is an example of the team that we've built in Germany to support our German installers and our partners there. So we've got dedicated teams in all of our markets to really support the local needs of installers and clients. I just mentioned earlier, there's lots of references you can go to. I have skimmed the surface of the product news, so I will leave in the appendix, and I'm assuming that will get shared for everybody. So anything you want to follow up on, there's lots of links here that from an installer point of view, or a client point of view, or project developers point of view, there's lots of information you can get from our website, from our YouTube channels, and support systems there as well. So that is me. Thank you for listening. Anyone wants to follow up, they can drop me an email or drop a question in the chat, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Claire. That's really a lot of new product launches. So I think there are a couple of questions here in the chat window, but I have one question. So I'm not a big expert of inverters, but is there any big difference between the micro inverter and the mini inverter what you have launched, or is it just the name, the way you refer it?
Yeah, it's a name. So a micro inverter technology is very different. So the ultra mini 600 watt inverter here is still string inverter technology. So yeah, it's still a very different product.
Okay, so these are two completely different products.
Yes, yeah. We Solis are still 100% string inverters.
So I think there are also a couple of questions here. So yeah, I think there was a question. So do you have mini inverters that meet the module with high VOC, like 175 volts? and then small ISC 2.3 amps. Do you have any
They-
comment on that?
The input currents are with all of our new inverters, we make sure the input currents address the needs of anyone using high power modules. So again, kind of that play into the fact that we need to, as an inverter manufacturer, maintain momentum with developments in modules. So as modules continue to get higher and higher efficiencies and higher power, we make sure that our input currents reflect that and can take those higher power modules. I think on the at the other end of the scale, I think on the 350 kilowatt, we're looking at a 20 amp input current, really kind of trying to future proof the product there.
So I think there is another question. So is it possible to monitor each module performance separately in your new version of inverters?
No, it's not module monitoring that, because that's a micro inverter or optimized system. This will still be string.
Okay. So and what is the minimum power range for your mini inverter?
That is the 600 watt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the minimum range.
Yes, yeah. That's the smallest one. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you very much for this nice product overview. Please stay in the conference, and if there are any questions, please feel free to answer. If it may not be directly to you, but if there are any questions on inverter, so please, it would be great if you can answer.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Okay. Thank you.